And I'm Naisa.
And we're part of the HPER department, and this is going to be our KN and DD video.
And it's titled Squat, 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 Staying Alive, so it is going to be a squat workout, basically.
She came up with the name.
Yeah.
I think it's Swell.
Swell. Basically, for our workout, we're going to be doing a warm-up after an instructional section with Eddie, and then we'll be doing a circuit of ab and squats, and then we'll end with a cool down. All right, so we'll get started with Eddie's instructional section first, and then we'll do the warm-up after that.
All right, you guys are welcome to follow along, but this is more or less to give you kind of a general overview of the form before we actually get into the exercise, and this is just for future, whether or not you're doing a back squat or you're just doing some sort of air squat exercise so that you can help prevent injury and progress throughout your training. So we're going to start with an air squat because this pertains a lot to what the circuit is going to entail. So Naisa here is going to be my demonstrator. She's going to start with her feet approximately shoulder width apart. You can go slightly wider. Sometimes you see those big powerlifters with their feet super wide, but we're not going to do that. And toes face slightly outward. Then she's going to have, especially for the air squat, or even if you have weights in your hands, like you're doing a goblet squat or something, she's going to keep her hands in front of her chest. So she can either have them in close, if that's more comfortable, or you can kind of do them out like a zombie. And then at this point, this position helps keep that neutral spine. And that, what I mean by neutral spine is just keeping the spine in line so it's not swaying from side to side, and you're standing upright and keeping it straight. And this just helps with stability, to prevent injury, stuff like that. When she actually begins her repetition, she's gonna engage or flex the knees and the hip at the same time. If you do one or the other, that puts too much weight in a bad position and you increase your risk for injury. So go ahead, Naisa. See, she's nice and controlled. She's standing upright, or her upper body is straight, her spine's neutral. She's going to lower herself to approximately parallel, where her upper leg is parallel with the ground. Now, if you do not have, if you have slight balance issues, or you can go as low as you can, it's still, you're going to get benefits out of it. Or you can reach over and grab something to be a little bit more stable, and that allows you to have focus on really getting into that good neutral position throughout the repetition. When she is ready to throughout this repetition, you want to engage, and it's more so when you have weight, but it's good to practice what you preach, like throughout the even air squat. She's engaging her glutes and her core or her abs to get a good balanced position, a good stable position, as well as keeping her spine neutral. And then when she goes to press out of the repetition at the bottom, she's going to again extend those hips and those knees and driving through the heels while keeping your foot flat. That's important because the heel, if you drive through the heels, that's where your moment arm is, and that's going to get where you get the most power out of. But you don't want to be so far back on the heels that you're rolling your ankle backwards and your toes are coming off the ground. So you want to keep your feet nice and flat while driving through those heels. Throughout, especially with any type of circuit training or air squats, throughout the set, you want to control your breathing. And that's important because you know, you don't want your heart rate to get out of control, but that differs slightly for when you're doing strength training with a barbell squat. So primarily the forms for the barbell squat is the same for most aspects as an air squat. You still want your feet about shoulder width apart, you know, toes pointed out. You're still going to flex at the knee and the hip at the same time and extend that leg. But there's a couple features. I mean, this is a good, nice, fancy squat rock. Squat, I can't even speak. You have your safety bars here, and these are called J hooks or safety hooks. It's good that you have. Some people don't like to use the safety bars, but that's a nice feature that, you know, if the weight gets too much, so you can kind of set it down on there safely. As Naisa has already demonstrated, she got a nice position underneath the bar. The bar should be on your traps. Your hands are going to be evenly placed on either side to where it's comfortable, and then you're going to either, you know, take a quarter rep or whatever to get it off of the J hooks. So she has this barbell nice on what's called a high bar squat. Some people have it lower, whatever is more comfortable. One of the major differences when you're actually squatting down is that the weight, since it's on your shoulders, there's an increased weight on your shoulders. Your body, you know, you're going to be over slightly, and that's okay as long as you're not like down like this doing a good morning. So she's going to engage while flexing that core and the glutes. She's going to engage the hips and the knees. And you see how she kind of compared to the air squat where it's a lot easier to be straight up. And she's got where this weight is directly over her heels, so that way she has that driving force up. And then she extends her hips and her knees into the upright position. One of the things that I was talking about controlling the breathing with the air squat that with back squats can differ a little bit is when you have heavy weight on there, you'll see a lot of people, including myself, take a big deep breath, and what that does is it pushes everything out, so it helps do almost what the job of a weight belt does, where it keeps everything tight, so then you have a decreased chance of getting stuff like hernias and stuff like that.
All right, so we're just gonna get started standing for our warm-up. We're not gonna be on the ground to start. We do have Eddie's computer set up to give like a side view, because I'll stand further away, but you might not be able to see like my full feet. But we're just gonna start out with some rolls from the top to the bottom. And Eddie's gonna warm up with us because we all need to be warmed up to work out, right? If anything along the way is uncomfortable, you're welcome to take more time as needed. You're welcome to do smaller movements or just wait till the next one. Really personalize it for yourself to prevent injury and just be able to follow along in what you like. Awesome, so start with some neck rolls. We're gonna do 5 in each direction. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then switch directions and do the other side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. A little dizzy. You can grab a chair or a wall if you need. We're gonna do our shoulders next, so just roll them forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do some funny hip circles. 2,
SpongeBob
3,
SquarePants, bring it around town.
and 5. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then last, we're gonna roll our ankles in a good way. So just do 5 on each foot. You can switch directions for ankles if you like. They go pretty quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do the other way. Why not? Okay, once those are done, we're gonna swim. So reaching our arms forward, we can do the front stroke, do 5 on each side, so we'll do 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and backwards, do the back stroke. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, guys, just do some crosses in front. You can switch which arm's on top if you want. Perfect, and then with our arms out to our side, we're gonna do some gentle torso twists, start to warm up your spine. Just be careful not to over-rotate, injure anything, please. Nice, do one more on each side. Okay, hold your hands, clasp them, reach up to the sky, and we're just gonna do a full body circle down your toes, around, up. One more on this side, and back up, and then switch and do 2 in the other direction. Feel the back of your knees, feel it on your sides. Okay, nice, guys. Now, this one's a good one if you have any balance issues. You can hold onto a wall or a chair, it's also just more convenient. We're gonna do hip openers, so we're gonna open away from our body and just do 5, 3, 4, and 5, and then on the same leg, we're gonna close them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Next leg. So we're gonna open 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then close. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. We're gonna do some cross toe touches. So basically you just lean down, bending at your hips, trying to bend with your back, and just touch the opposite toe. So touch 5 times, we'll do 10 total. Start 4, 5, 6, I really feel the back of my knees, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. All right, and then for our last static warm-up exercise, we're gonna be doing like ice skating almost. You balance on one foot and you're gonna like swing the other foot behind it. So your weight's on your forward foot and you're gonna feel the stretch in your hip. And then switch the other side so you balance on your opposite foot, the other behind you, like ice skating, and just do 3 on each side to feel that hip stretch. 1 more on each side. Use your arms, like get really into it if you want. And you can do these as fast or as slow as you want, just really personalize it. Take it away, Eddie.
I don't know about y'all, but I was not graceful on those last ones. So we're gonna start with 20 seconds of boxer shuffle. What I mean by that is you kind of just bounce around on your toes, alternating. You can keep your hands up if you want. And we're gonna do about 20 seconds of that.
Ready, go. I can't do these. They feel funny.
This is just starting to get your blood going. These next few exercises. All right. So next we're gonna go 20 seconds of jumping jacks. Take a second. Get right. Ready? Begin.
We got 10 more seconds.
All right. So next we're gonna do some knee raises. You can do these as quick and or as slow as you want, but I like to put my hands up, and you're just gonna, touch your knees to your hands, or you don't need your hands at all. But everybody ready? All right, go. All right, beginning to sweat. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next are butt kickers. I think everybody kind of has done those at one time, but you can either put your hands in the back to kick your, touch your heel with your hands, or you just, kick that butt. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Whew.
All right.
I'm warmed up.
I am properly warm.
Grab some water if you want before we start our workout. All right, guys, so for our circuit, we're gonna be doing alternating squat and ab workouts. The ab workout will be the same each time. We will do the ab workout 3 times, and there will be 4 different sets of legs. So we're gonna be doing leg, ab, leg, ab, leg, ab, leg. And then we'll be done with our workout and go into our cool down. So for our first circuit, our set, we're gonna be doing a basic air squat. So just what Eddie was giving us proper technique for. We're gonna be doing 20 seconds. You can do 2, you can do 20, up to you. We're gonna do regular air squats. Next, we're gonna be doing plie squats right after it. These are back to back. Plie squats, it's wider than hip width apart with your toes pointing out. So kind of like a ballerina. And it just, you squat with that form. The next is gonna be a double dip ski squat. So you have like a size of a ruler between your feet and you go down, you do a little extra dip and you come back up. And then next, we're gonna be squatting. You lift your right foot, you lift your left foot, and you come back up. And then the last one is a slow-mo, so the super slow squats. And I'll remind you before we start what they are again. We're gonna get started in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds of basic air squats, guys. Make sure you follow the correct form that Eddie had helped us with. Nice. Whew. 10 more. Now my legs are gonna be tired at the end. All right, so get ready to go into that plie squat. Put your feet wider than hip apart, toes pointed out in 20 seconds. Nice, guys, looking good. Probably one of the funnier ones we're gonna do, but we're all doing it together, right? All right, we're gonna get ready and do the double dip ski squat. So bring your feet pretty close together, squat down and do a little extra dip and come back up. That's 1. 20 seconds, ready, go. Whew. Learned a lot about squats. There's a lot of different squats. Almost there, guys. About 5 more seconds. Nice. We're gonna stop and we're gonna go into our squat and foot lifts. Squat down, lift up your right foot, your left foot, or reverse if you want, come back up. Ready, set, go. Lift, lift, up. Lift, lift, up. Lift, lift, up. 5 more seconds, guys. Up. Last one. And then we'll be going into our slow-mo. Regular squats, just go super slow. Really feel the burn. My thighs are burning.
Snapcracker pop.
Yeah. Looking good, looking good. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake it out, take a second, get some water. We're gonna be going into our ab circuit next. So if you have a mat, you can get it out.
All right, guys. Our first ab exercise, as you can tell, I'm already out of it. Our first ab exercise is everybody's favorite, a good old-fashioned plank. So we're going to do 15 seconds of each of these. After the plank, we're going to go into side planks. And for all these planks, you can do arms extended on the knees, arms extended on the elbows and the knees, or just on the elbows and the toes. And then side plank is going to be either you want to keep your body in a straight position from heels to your head, and you're going to do 15 seconds on each side. And then we're gonna turn over on our side, or on our butt, sorry. And you're gonna do, I would call them like V-up holds. So you're gonna have holding your legs out front. You can bring them close or further out of the way. The further you get, the harder it gets. We're gonna do 15 seconds of that.
For the first 10 seconds, you hold here, and then for the last 5 of the 15, you lean back further just to make it a little worse.
Worse. And then followed by bicycles. You know, opposite elbow to opposite knee. And then my favorites, the penguin. They're just like heel touches. It's like shoulder blades off the ground, touching your heels. And then on your back, you're gonna do toe touches. Now, if you're like me, I can't reach my toes on that one, so that's fine. Just go as far as you can. And then side crunches on each side. So that's gonna be opposite knee, or opposite elbow and opposite knee, with that opposite ankle on the knee, and then just crunch. And we're gonna do 15 seconds of that. Get into that plank position, and we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is already.
15 seconds, guys. 10 more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna do 10 seconds for side planks. I forgot that I changed that. In 3, 2, 1. Remember to, yep, there you go, Allison, keeping that opposite hand on the hip. I like that.
10 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. And then switch over. Start in 3, 2, 1. I see all of you extending that hand up to make it a little bit more challenging.
Nice. 5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. Ugh.
Lean back.
All right, get on your butts. Hold your legs out in front of you. 10 more seconds. Put your hand, yeah, there. Allison, put your hands out. Make it a little harder. Extend your, lean back a little bit more. Extend your legs out. 3, 2, 1. Whew.
Lean back.
All right, now we're gonna go onto our backs, doing the bicycle. Remember, opposite knee to opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Nice, guys. 10 more seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time for some penguins. Remember to keep those shoulder blades off the ground. Touch those heels. It's like a little waddling penguin.
10 seconds, guys. Looking good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oof. All right, back on your backs. You're gonna stick your legs straight up. Try to touch your toes, all right? 3, 2, 1, go. Oof.
Whew, my arms are burning. I hope your guys' are too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. I'm not gonna be able to stand up straight after this. All right, now we're gonna do some side crunches and then we're gonna go into our second leg circuit. Put that ankle on that knee, opposite elbow, touch that opposite knee. 3, 2, 1, begin.
This one's only 10 seconds, which is the good news. Nice.
3, 2, 1,
Switch sides.
switch. I know Brandon probably remembers changeover. 3, 2, 1. All right. I know I need a drink of water after that one, so take a couple seconds, get a sip. We're gonna be back on our feet.
All right, so for these next ones, we're gonna be doing some side squats to start off with, left and then right. So we'll be just, I guess it's kind of like a lunge to the side. So we can just start off with like putting out your left foot and doing a squat. And then we'll do that for, instead of 20 for the total, we'll do 10 and 10. So you put out your right foot, just a small difference there. And then we'll be doing leg lifts for the next one. So it's like a squat, and then you're gonna lift forward and reverse, like alternate between your legs. And then after we do the forward lifts, we're gonna do side lifts and alternate between those legs, and then reverse, alternating. And then the very last one we're gonna do for our fifth squat is we're gonna be doing a squat. It's gonna be like an awkward crouch. We're gonna kind of shift our weight from left to right. It's like a terrible wall sit hold. So those will be 20 seconds each, and then for the left and right, it'll be 10 on each side. All right, everybody ready? Set, we're gonna start with one side for squats, and then go to the other side. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, one more, and we'll switch sides, and then step and do the opposite side. Looking good, almost there. 3, 2, 1, last one. Okay, we're gonna be doing our leg lifts, forward alternating, side alternating, and reverse alternating. Ready, set, go. Whew. Looking good. All right, guys, 5 more seconds. This one, 2, 1, nice. Take a second, take a deep breath, and sides. Alternate left and right sides. You go as high or low of a kick as you want. Really just up to you. Awesome, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And let's go straight into reverse. Behind us, alternating legs. Make sure to pay attention to form. You're bending at your hips and your knees at the same time, not using your back. Whew. How you doing, Eddie?
That sucks.
Nice. Okay, guys, come up. Take a second. We're gonna be doing that crouch, shifting our weight from left to right. 3, 2, 1, squat. Whew. All right, 15 seconds. I don't know why this one burns so much. We're like barely moving. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Woo.
Shake it out, grab some water. We're gonna go into that same ab circuit with Eddie.
Everybody, plank position. Let's go. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1.
Use your shoulder, she's nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. 10 seconds. The side plank. So, again, you guys can do that hand thing you guys are doing. Moving to the sky. Nice straight position. Up on your elbow, up on your arm. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh man, it's been a while since I've done side planks. I'll be honest with you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. All right, switch over on your butts. Remember, you can make it more difficult by straightening your legs and leaning back further, or a little bit easier sitting more vertical. 3, 2, 1, begin. And they're way better at this than I am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go into bicycles. On your backs, legs up, opposite knee, opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1, begin. Oh yeah, really extend them legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the penguins, all right. Remember, try to keep those shoulder blades off the ground as you move. Ready, 3, 2, 1, begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now for the dreaded toe reach. I hate these ones. They're so hard. Legs straight up and reach for the sky. 3, 2, 1, begin. Oh, really hurt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for the last one, little side crunch action. Ankle on the opposite knee, and then 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, this is just gonna be 10 seconds on each side. 3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, begin.
These ones are my least favorite. Right side abs are the weakest.
3, 2, 1. Oh.
That's good.
Well, the good news is we have only one more set of those.
If you guys grabbed a block or a textbook of some sort to use, this is the one that you're gonna want to use it on. So we're just gonna be using these guys for ours. I didn't bring my big chemistry textbook like I would have at home. Basically, we're
we're gonna start with some regular lunges, alternating legs in front, and then we're gonna do alternating rear lunges, so we're just stepping back. Just very slight differences. Then the next one we're gonna be doing like a regular lunge, but our front foot is elevated, so it's on that blanket or wrap like clothing we have it. If this isn't comfortable, feel free to do a normal lunge, and we're just gonna lunge with our front foot elevated, do 10 seconds on each side, and we'll switch feet. And then we'll be moving to a squat, but it's an uneven squat. And so 10 seconds are with one foot higher, and you squat, and then we switch sides, so you do 10 seconds with the other foot, squat, and then our final exercise for the set is gonna be holding your squat. You can do wall sit, or you can just choose to just hold your position in the air, whichever you'd like, and start standing like normal. And we're gonna be doing lunges. So 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Alternating forward lunges. Nice and slow, making sure your knee is stacked over that foot. Better to go slower and have good form, right? Don't go too fast. Awesome, next guys, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, last lunge, 1. Nice, now we're gonna do the alternating rear lunge. So it's gonna be stepping back and lunging. Ready, go. Get a little wobbly, I'm tired.
I know.
Nice,
Definitely
almost
have to
there
go
guys.
slower.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab your block, your textbook, or air, whatever you'd like. This guy, whatever foot you want to start with first, put it up there. We're gonna do our front foot elevated lunge. 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. All right, in 2, 1, switch legs. So nice over 10 seconds on each side. 3, 2, 1, come back to standing. We're gonna go into our uneven squat. So whatever leg you want up first, position that on your object. And when 3, 2, 1, squat. 10 seconds again for this side, and then we'll switch feet. 3, 2, 1, last one, switch sides. Alrighty guys, 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice. Now we're gonna go right into our hold squat. You can position yourself on a wall if you'd like, or just hold your air squat. Ready, squat. If you want, you can also put your arms down, put some of your weight there. That's easier, more comfortable. Got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up, nice. Woo. We're done with our blocks, textbooks. You won't need those anymore. Grab some water, and we'll go into our last ab set.
Let's go, last ab set. Start with the plank. 3, 2, 1, begin. Oh yeah. I never thought that the plank would be the one I look forward to in an ab set.
5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. 10 seconds for side planks, each side. 3, 2, 1, begin. start to get fancy like y'all. Start waving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Whew, looking good, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. On your butts.
And
Legs
remember,
out. Remember, you guys can do any degree of difficulty that you want for these 15 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, begin.
but we will let you know when there's only 5 seconds left so you can move back a little deeper if you want to.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down.
And just-
All right, on your backs for some bicycles. And we'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. All right, getting those obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go with my favorite, good old penguins. Shoulder blades off the ground. 3, 2, 1, begin. These guys afterwards. Actually sweating.
5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the dreaded leg reach. Leg straight up. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 10 seconds, side crunches on each side, and then we're done with abs. Begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whew.
3, 2, 1, done with abs.
High five. Nice. So for the next one, we're going to be doing small pulses on our squats. So you squat, normal squat, keeping in mind the form Eddie pointed out. And we'll do 3 small pulses at the bottom. And then you come back up, and that's 1. And then we'll be going into rocker squats. So you do a squat. You're going to rock your weight forward onto your toes if you can. And then you rock backwards onto your heel, lifting up your toes, and come back up. And that's 1. The next is probably the worst. It's going to be a jump squat or a pop squat. So you squat and you jump and you squat and you keep doing those. And then to finish off, we're just going to do, instead of 20, we'll do 30 seconds of a squat burnout and only have the 4 in this set. You'll want to be standing to get ready.
Remember, for a rocker squat, if you need a chair or anything to balance on, that's perfectly okay. I might actually reach on this weight rack right here.
Yeah, it's a lot of balance. It's hard. I don't know if I can. We'll see. All right, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small pulses squats. So do 3 small at the bottom. Do 3 and up. And again, 1, 2, 3. Nice. 1, 2, 3, and up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, we can do those rocker squats. So squat down, rock up onto your toes, back onto your heels, and stand. Go. Rock and back and up. Forward, back and up. 5 more seconds. Forward, and back and up. Last one. Forward, back, up. Nice. Whew. Okay, jump squats are next. So once you go down into your squat, hop up, jump, and land in a squat if you can. Otherwise, you can kind of do this action. Both are totally great. All right, 3, 2, 1, hop squats. And up, and up, up. 10 more seconds. Looking good, guys. Getting some air. Feel the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burning. Okay, last one. Just do a bunch of squats, okay? As many or as little as you want. 30 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go. And if you prefer one squat over the other, a wide squat, a narrow squat, feel free to do those too. And just make sure speed's not taking away the form, and make sure you're bending at your hips and your knees at the same time. Toes are staying on the ground. Whew. All right, less than 10 seconds. Doing good, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, last squat. Down. One more squat, guys. Go down, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done.
Oh, you really got me on that last one.
Yeah, sorry, that was a little confusing. My bad. But everyone did great. I'm tired. I hope you're tired. Got some good abs and squats in there.
Yeah.
Got your leg day and your ab day. All right, take some water, take a second, and we'll be going into a few nice cool down exercises. For the cool down, we'll be starting standing, and then we'll be getting onto the ground. For our cool down, you can just do a nice full body stretch. Bring your hands up, and we're just gonna lean to the side, like a moon. And you can just go back and forth between your sides in your own pace. I think I'm just gonna do 2 on each side. Circle back, stretch out your shoulders a bit, roll them. Okay, now we're just gonna do a nice bend at the hips. And you can hold your knees and bend forward. Maybe slide your hands down further towards your feet and stretch the back of your legs. If you want, you can like bend one leg to feel the stretch more in your other. Just take 10 more seconds to do that. I don't know if it's just me, but the back of my knees are always so tight. Might just be me.
I don't pop.
All right, so we're gonna widen our stance a bit. So we'll still be bent at our hips. Just widen your legs. If you're not feeling lightheaded, because we did just work out, make sure you're breathing enough, not holding your breath. You're gonna go to your right or left foot first. Just kind of hold there. You can bend the leg a little bit and put your weight on it if you need to. And you can go to the other side. Or do like Eddie's doing. Shift your weight back and forth and feel the inner thigh stretch. Take a few more seconds here. Okay, and we can come down to the ground. You can grab your mat or your blanket, a towel, a coat, anything you want. And we're gonna just do some standard downward dog, but I want you guys to walk your feet out. So when you come up, you just do the same thing, pushing back, and feel the stretch in the back of your legs. If you want, you can hold it in place, but I recommend trying to walk them out at a pretty intense leg workout. You can hold it too if you want. You don't have to be very active. 5 more seconds. Nice. We'll come sitting up a little bit. And come back down when you're ready. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like the soccer push, like make your hips wide, so you're kind of the butterfly. Yes, you're sitting on your feet, and you're just gonna push your knees out gently with your elbows. You can lean forward on your hands if you want, or do it standing and just try to feel.
You can also sit on your butt with your feet together. Try to bring your feet as close to your butt and do the same thing. Push down with your elbows. Whatever feels more comfortable.
You can kind of like do the butterfly flutter too. You can push, bring back in, and do a little flutter. Nice. You can release that. We're going to be doing like a deep forward lunging stretch. So whichever foot you want to bring forward, it's going to be like kind of a lunge, typical lunge, but push your forward leg forward as far as it's comfortable, and you'll feel that stretch in your back hip. Just a nice gentle push. You can hold it. If you want, you can come back and do like the runner's lunge and alternate between those two. Or you can just hold this. Nice. And we'll switch sides, so whatever leg you have in front, switch the other leg forward. It's a nice deep stretch. I have my back toes on the ground, so they're flat. My hands are supporting me, or I can pull onto my knee. And I'll go back. Feel the stretch in my front leg. You can point your toes if you want. I'll go forward again. Okay, when you're ready, you can be seated on the floor. And just have your leg down in front of you. Do a nice forward lean. When you do lean though, I know that I do this a lot, is I tend to try to stretch more with my back so that I can go further and touch my toes more. But be aware of your pelvis. You can tilt your actual hips forward, and you'll notice you stretch a lot less distance, but that'll help get underneath your legs, and you won't be bending with your back as much. You can hold for 5 seconds, where it's comfortable, pull on your legs. And then we'll widen our legs into a V shape, and we'll do 5 seconds on each foot. So being aware of your pelvis, you can shift it forward. And then go over to the next leg. Nice. And if you want to do like a little crisscross applesauce, you can do like a gentle pushing down or a rock, or you can just even lean forward, and I know that stretches out like my upper butt, your glutes. Good. You can even lean more to one side for a few seconds. I feel that in my side as well, probably from those side crunches. Those hurt. I'll go the other side. And we'll do 2 more. One is a stretch, and one is just going to be laying on our backs, being nice and lazy after that workout. So we'll finish off with like a cobra, where you're just gonna, it's like a plank, but you're gonna bring your hips forward, so you're just stretching out your arms basically. You're allowing your chest to come forward, you can bring your shoulders back. If you want, you can push down the bottoms of your feet and bring your knees off the ground, and just feel the stretch in your abs for a nice ab workout. Okay, and to finish up, just give yourself 5 nice seconds on your back or seated, wherever you're comfortable, to just reward yourself for a nice workout.
Alright, fall asleep.
Yeah, or you can. You have a blanket maybe. I feel pretty relaxed.
That's not moving.
And you're not moving. All right. You can continue to do this, or you can come back up. That's the end of our cool down. Thank you guys so much for joining us in our workout.